ladies and gentlemen. Here we are once again back at the Voorhees house. For those of you watching this as a YouTube video later, keep in mind that this is a live stream, so at the beginning we do wait for people to come in. You usually can go down in the description area and click on a timestamp that lets you skip to where when I start playing, when I consider myself actually playing this game, to where you can not have to sit around and be bored for like 5 minutes. So just click that timestamp and you're good to go. Otherwise, you can just hear me sit here and listen to all this crap where I don't really talk about much of anything, except I'm very excited to see this Jason room. I'm guessing there's not going to be much in there. Here's my guess, you guys. This is not going to be but maybe 1 minute of extra content. So you guys don't get mad if this stream ends very early. Don't. It might be just a 30-minute stream. So. But we are going to be walking through the red door in a little bit. We're going to wait for some more people to come in, because I know some people want to see. They want to see it too, you guys. You got to give them a chance. They might be taking a dump. You know, they could be just turning into the driveway. They're just turning into their driveway, you guys. Then they're like, holy shit. I just went it. Like, that actually happened to Pugsy once, I think. He was like, I just got home. Indy, what is that? I'm trying to read names, man. Why do they have to make the font so damn tiny? Linda Leckolumbums. Dylan is multitasking, you guys. He said he's taking a dump, but he's watching on his phone at the same time. He has that shit on point. Y'all, you guys are gonna get so sick of me. I'm gonna apologize beforehand for all of the Friday the 13th videos that are probably gonna be up from me from now till October. So, but yeah, you guys, there's going to be a total of 6 Jason models when the game releases. Okay, so they're going to show 3 of them in the Jason room, so we can look at each one. Now, they're just in like a little crystal glass, you know, like a museum type thing. You can look at them from all angles, but that's going to be it, you guys. So it's not going to be anything miraculous. Don't expect to go down there and Jason is like swinging at us with machetes and we get to go down there and play Jason or some shit. Okay, just keep your expectations very low. MCG, I can't describe the models. We will get down there. Hold on. We will go down there and see. It's the Jason from part 2. You know, Baghead. It's Jason from part 3 when he first get his mask, the one everybody's seen in the gameplay. And Jason from part 7 when Kane Hodder first came out of the water with his skeleton spine and all that shit. I am eating some macaroni and cheese, y'all. All right, we're about to walk in the cabin, y'all. Now, when I open the door, oh yeah, hold up. Developers, if you're listening to this shit later, I don't know what it is. I don't even know if it's gonna happen again. But I tried this a little bit, you guys, just to see if there was anything in the area other than I didn't go into the Jason room. I have not seen anything in the Jason room, but I did walk around the cabin and I looked out the window and Jason walked by, but like as soon as he started walking by, I heard a really loud scream. It was like, I mean, it was really quick. You'll hear it. It sounds kind of goofy too. I'm like, is that really the scream they're gonna use for when the match starts? Because that was kind of weird sounding. Hold up, let's go in there and see if I can do it again, y'all. We'll do that while we're waiting on people. Hold on. Like, that's the only thing different I noticed. Lemon Kiki, you better turn your sound back down. Hold up, I'll turn the sound up. There. Now the sound is up. Okay. Now there's nothing, for those of you that are brand new, this is nothing scary in this game. This is just a museum. Like, people are joining in this. They're like, holy shit, he's playing Friday the 13th. I'm about to get scared. But nah, it's just a museum, you guys, and look how amazing it looks. So here, let me see if I can make that scream. You'll hear it. Hold up. I stood right here, and then that shit did it. Like, look at the fog over the water, you guys. I love it. I love it. You want to know how much? Boy. See, it didn't do the scream, y'all. But I'm saying, I heard a scream. Watch, it's not going to ever do it again. I bet it was just something special for the first time when you load it up. Let me see. I'm going to wait and see if it'll do it again. I still, look at that. Like, looking out the window looks amazing. Could you imagine, like, you're in the cabin and you can see somebody, like, getting murdered outside? You're like, oh my God. And then you can hear it too. Like, that would be kind of messed up. May Dragon, I'm not hearing things. I promise you, I heard a scream. Well, damn, now he don't even want to walk by. Okay, hold on. Jason, what are you doing, man? Man, I just want to... Hold up. All right, no scream. I don't know what it was, you guys. I don't know if maybe I activated something. But yeah, he did his little chi-chi ha-ha, and then immediately right after that, I heard a loud scream. I was like, what? And it was not in real life, I promise. Even with my headphones on, I think I could tell. I was like, that was kind of a goofy scream, though. Let me do, let's let him walk by one more time. If he doesn't do it this time, let's just go down into the Jason room and see what's up. May Dragon, I am not hearing things. I know what I heard. I am not. Y'all think I'm crazy, and I am crazy, but I know when I'm crazy, and I ain't that crazy. You know what I'm talking about? Jason's outside jaywalking and shit all up and down Crystal Lake. Like, he is making all the sheriffs mad, y'all. He is making... No wonder everybody is pissed off. Jason's just fucking... He's like jaywalking all over the damn place. Okay. He don't give a shit. He's like, ah... Back and forth, back and forth. It's like a fucking cartoon out there, y'all. And then when somebody tries to make him stop, bitch just keeps on jaywalking. Shit. They call him Jason the J. The Jaywalker. You don't want to mess with the Jaywalker, you guys. The Jaywalker of Crystal Lake. Hell no. You don't fuck with that. Nah, man. Nah. Okay, y'all, let's go to the Jason room. That thing we were supposed to be doing. Y'all. What? That is the same kind of scream, except it was a girl last time. And that shit happened over by the window. Like, see, I told you, May, I was not hearing shit. Hold on a second. This shit is about to be like a haunted house. You gonna go down there and get murdered. Everybody in the... You guys that are watching this as a video, everybody in the chat room's like crazy now. Uh-oh. I can hear some shit, y'all. Ooh. I'm gonna go down here and get murdered. Y'all, here it goes. Here it goes. Daring Doc Cox Magox. I'm gonna go down here and get murdered. Look at the detail on like all this shit. I'm gonna get me some tomato juice by Brew. See there? With some oxtail soup. Yum, scriddly diddly diddly dumptious. I am not gonna die, you guys. There is nothing down here that's gonna kill you, okay? He ain't gonna hurt nobody, you guys. He ain't. This is Friday the 13th we're talking about here, okay? Look at all this paint thinner and shit up here. Look out. Dude, their textures are like, okay. This game looks good, you guys. They got the right team on this fucking game. Okay, here we go, you guys. Look at that. This is Jason's boring basement, you guys. He ain't got no decorations or nothing down here. He lives in a barn. A barn basement. Okay. So, that's the second one. Oh, that's cool. After surviving his supposed drowning and living alone in the woods for more than 20 years. Oh, that's cool. They give you like the little... Jason emerges just in time to witness the murder of his mother, Pamela Voorhees. This event kicks... there's a spell check right there. This event kicks off a bloody trail of revenge as Sackhead Jason decimates nearly every counselor at the Pack-a-Knack Lodge Training Center. Only the aspiring child psychologist Jenny Field is able to outsmart and eventually defeat Jason deep inside his dark and dilapidated lair. And dude, that would be cool if they gotta put his lair in one of the maps. In an epic ending for sure, but one question still remains. Where the hell is Paul? Paul died. I'm pretty sure. Or did he just like disappear? Oh yeah, cause like okay, I remember the ending now. It was kind of weird. Paul lived. Paul got the fuck out of there. He moved to New York or some shit. Hopefully he didn't get killed in New York. All right. So there he is, you guys. Give him a kiss. Yum, scrum, diddly, I can't wait to see that animated. Like when you see it start to move and blink and shit, like. Yeah, Sackhead Jason was pretty much, oh my God. Could you please not? Could you please not right now while I'm trying to look at this thing? Dude, that looks really cool from the side, though. Look at that. Oh, dude, this is going to be scary. Because, like, think about it, you guys. Now, if they have the blood details in it, can you think about what he's going to start to look like after he's already killed a couple of people? You know, he's going to have, like, blood all over his face and shit, and, like, all over his overalls, and, like, that's going to be fucking creepy as shit. Like, looking at him from the side, look how big he is. The only thing that sucks, you guys, is it's not going to be in the first person when you're actually playing. So you're not going to get this sense of size that we have right now. But he's fucking big, dude. Like, you got to imagine that this camera is like 5'5", like 5'10", 5'8", and he's like fucking 7 foot tall. Like, holy shit. Yeah, but in the third person, I don't know. Maybe if they put the camera down a little bit lower behind as opposed, so you can still have that sense of scale when even in the third person when you're going against Jason and you see him coming after you, that he's this big lumbering thing. But that's cool. I like that. All right, and then Jason from part 3. That's the one we already seen for like actually moving around and shit. After barely surviving his encounter with Jenny in part 2, Jason sets his sights on a new section of Crystal Lake, Higgins Haven, sporting the iconic hockey mask and an impressive muscular build. Jason doles out punishment in glorious 3D as he kills nearly everyone in sight. Only after being stabbed, hung and struck in the head with an axe is Jason Lee finally defeated by heroine Chris Higgins in one of the series' best endings. Thanks to Friday the 13th Part 3, a horror icon was born that still strikes fear into the heart of millions more than 30 years later. After August 13th, 1982, a hockey mask would never look the same again. Very amazing, you guys. And then the next Jason, you guys. Oh, nice. They got the gasoline over here from part 7. Remember when she threw all the gas on him? And here's all the shit that got sprayed. Yeah. Those little newspapers down there, they got sprayed with fucking, you know, that's what sprayed. Oh, Creepshow. Sweet. Crystal Lake Cinemas. 1313 Cunningham Road. Okay. Friday, May 13th, 1982. So that's the date that I think the first Friday the 13th was released. That's really cool for $1.50, you guys. That's pretty cool. You know, the Bays of Hell from part 3. Well, those could be from any part. I mean, Bays of Hell is like... Okay, so let's skip all the way to Jason part 7. See, these are still covered up, you guys. These are going to be new, the models that will be in the final game, but we won't see these uncovered for probably the next couple of weeks, I'm guessing. But we'll see more models. Oh, jeez. See, that's the screams, you guys. I was telling you I wasn't hearing shit. Here's my favorite Jason, you guys. Here is my favorite Jason. Now, here, before we look at the info thing, well, here, let's go ahead and read that first real quick. Friday the 13th, Part 7, The New Blood. Drowned and chained to the bottom of Crystal Lake at the end of the Friday the 13th, Part 6, Jason lives. It's the telekinetic Tina Shepard, Part 7's final girl that mistakenly brings Jason back to life. The New Blood features several intense battle scenes, creatively brutal kills, sleeping bag anyone, and memorable characters. But more importantly, this film marks the first time Kane Hodder would step into the role of Jason Voorhees. Kane's intimidating portrayal of Jason quickly propelled him into a fan favorite and ultimately allowed Kane to don the hockey mask for the next 3 films. Isn't that amazing? Alright, you guys. So, yes, my favorite fucking Jason. The only thing, you guys, here's what I was gonna say, is I hope they add some, you see how they have some of the shirts, the shirt, how it's torn and everything, and there's stuff dangling from like his wrist, kind of. Okay, so that's cool, right? So like even with when I built my Jason costume, when I wore it around to conventions and stuff, I made sure it looked like this, but I also wanted that cool effect for like when you swing your machete, you have like the little physics hanging off of the wrist and the shirt. So like when he moves, you can see the cloth move, because right now it looks like it's static, right? So when he moves, it's all just going to kind of be static. I think there should be some physics down there, so when he moves, you can see the shit move. Like the cloth and shit, like down at his wrists, and this hanging down off his shirt, and some on his pants. Like, I think that would look really cool. So if they add that on there, it would be fucking badass. Then he would look, because then you'd see pieces of clothing moving around, covering parts of flesh and stuff, rather as it just be this one static thing. But yeah, that's my thing. Look at that machete, y'all. That looks really cool. That shit's gonna get all bloody. Alright. And look at the masks. Like, you can see cracks on the mask. And you can remember, you guys, you can knock his mask off. So there is an actual face that you can kind of like glimpse if you peek, but look at that. Look at the flesh wound on the back of his head. Like, there's small details. Really nice. Really nice. Like, look at his hand right here. I wish I could zoom in, but it won't let me. What is that? Some weird ass sound effects. Okay. But yeah, like, the detail is amazing. You can see that he's just this big, massive zombie. Very cool, very cool. What system is this for? This is for, it's gonna be for Xbox, Xbone. Well, okay. It's gonna be for PC, PS4, and Xbone. And these Jasons, you guys, are going to be all hidden until later when they update it again. And we still have a lot of... Oh, here's the pitchfork, you guys. Nice, from Jason 3. So they have stuff from each Friday the 13th. What is that ambience? Okay, so whoever's working on the sound design, amazing. I like how it sounds like faint water. You guys, when this game comes out, I can only imagine the kind of sound design they're going to be putting in this to scare the shit out of you. Like they make it sound like a haunted house down here. Okay, so they have more stuff from the movies, you guys. I'm guessing some of these things that we're seeing, because most of the stuff up in the cabin, every single piece of stuff you see in that cabin is from the movies, down to a picture frame. So, like, all these things that you see, like these little trophies right here, they're somewhere. You know what? And I think they are. I think I remember some of those. I'd have to go back, but I think they're in part 3. But yeah, like, all of these things. Now, these were mostly in part 7. Like, these newspapers and stuff. Those things were, like, all over part 7. Steve M, we are playing it. This is not, it's not the game. So you guys in the chat room that know what's going on and you're in the chat room, tell these people. This is not the actual game. The actual game is not out yet. This is just a museum. All right, but that's it, you guys. I told you it wouldn't be that long. It was only gonna be these 3 Jasons, but that's still awesome though. Like, it's cool to see the work that they put into each of the models. I just can't wait to see how, because each one is gonna move differently, and I think depending on which Jason you pick, you guys, they're all gonna have different skill sets and different perks, probably different speeds of walk. And just the way they attack is probably going to be different. So depending on which Jason you pick, oh my god. Depending on what game, I had to take a drink of water. Depending on what Jason you pick, you guys, you'll have a totally different play. So you're gonna end up after a while playing different Jasons. You're gonna end up with your favorite Jason to play, because that Jason will play just the way he moves and the way he attacks and the way his perks are over another Jason. I'm guessing is just you're gonna end up having the Jason that you like to play. And it might, like, I might unexpectedly, at first, I think I'm going to like him just because he's my favorite from the movies. But I bet you over time, after playing the newer models when they come out, I might end up like playing Jason from Part 2. He was my least favorite when I was a kid. And then when I grew older, I grew fonder of that Jason, because when you rewatch the movie, he's fucking creepy. And that scene where he kind of like empathizes a little bit with the protagonist because she's pretend to be Jason's mother. That was a cool scene. So that was it, you guys. We still need to see the bathroom open up. We still need to see the kitchen open up. The counselor room. There's still a lot, you guys. The conservatory and the item room. The stuff that I guess that either you'll be using against Jason. I don't know if Jason will be using some of that stuff. They're probably going to be weapons for both sides, Jason and counselors, I'm assuming. We're probably going to be looking at like the med kits and all that kind of stuff that you can interact with. Now, I couldn't find anything new up here, you guys. If there's something that I couldn't find anything to interact with. I can't. Hold on. I think that's new. Now, I might be wrong, but I don't think you could do that last time. I'm gonna get my groove on. Oh, I can't do it again. And getting my meat and my new. Y'all know what I'm talking about. Okay. Yeah, buddy. That's what we do here on W10K3, and that's right. Oh, shit, son. Who the hell is outside screaming? I am gonna come out there and throw my potato in your face, okay? Y'all, this girl don't know what she's meant. She outside my cabin screaming like that? Hold up. Don't make me play this piano. Oh, that's it, girl. You done and made me play the piano. You gon' get it, girl. You gon' get it. Hold up. 1, 2, 3. Oh, there it is. Shit. Okay, y'all. Don't make me go in the kitchen. Y'all. Okay. You guys. Can they hurry up and finish this game so I can play it? I'm messing, y'all. They need to take their time. Look how good this shit looks, you guys. I cannot wait. People keep ragging on this game. They're still ragging on it. People ragging on this game, y'all. They're gonna be like, They gonna be like, yeah, it looks good, but I bet you when it comes out, you gonna be singing a different tune. I'm like, man, you need to give it a chance. I think this is gonna be a special thing, and nobody realizes it until people start getting their hands on the game, you guys. Then people, look at all these phone numbers and shit up here. 555-0013. Sheriff Garris. Hold up, wasn't Sheriff Garris in one of the wasn't he in the part 6? I think. I don't know. Karloff's. Karloff's was that shop that Tommy Jarvis was outside of. And all this shit, you guys, all this stuff was from the first and 6th movies mostly. The fireplace was from the first movie. You can even read everything on there. For those of you that have not seen the virtual cabin, I can look at soon, you guys. Soon they will be turning on. Soon they'll be turning on this TV. Oh my goodness, Jason is coming for me, you guys. He is coming for me. Okay, so yeah, soon they'll have this TV on. You guys, I know the Jason update took a while, and that's probably about what it's going to be like, I guess, for them to update this. I don't know. If they would update this on a weekly basis, that would be amazing. That way, every week we have something new to look forward to. But this time we had to wait like a half a month. But hopefully they'll get... That bitch probably deserved it. But yeah, hopefully they get stuff out on a weekly basis. They'll probably, when they get this TV turned on and they start, because if they start putting like stuff on the TV every week and putting new stuff on the radio, like that would be enough for me. I don't care. Like they can do the rooms later, just as long as they're adding new shit to the radio and the TV. That would be awesome. But like, look at this, you guys. Look at that detail. Like, if I sit still, it actually looks good for you guys. Because I know when shit's streaming and I'm moving, it looks crappy while the screen's moving. But when I stop, shit looks amazing. But yeah, you guys, there is going to be some cool stuff the closer to Halloween we get. I love how this game's growing, like, the closer to October. It's like perfect. And then hopefully by October, we will have our hands on it if they keep on their schedule, you guys. If they keep a good schedule, we're good to go. These models are amazing. But all right, you guys, we don't want to drag this out too long. I know it was a short stream. And they're mostly going to be like that, you guys. They're mostly going to be like that. Probably from now on. See, when the cabin first came out, I spent like an hour talking. But yeah, we'll probably keep these short from now on, because the updates are going to be sprinkled in. Unless they give us a full-blown movie to watch. Then we can sit and watch the whole movie. Oh, the game's going to come out on a Friday the 14th, I think, is in October. It might be Friday the 15th even, I don't remember. Evoxinator, I am not losing my mind, man. My mind is fine like wine. I want to play this Jason, you guys. I love how he has the pickaxe, too. That is a shiny-ass pickaxe. I love the way the cloth looks. Sack Jason looks like really scary. Like, if that thing was chasing you everywhere, can you imagine that thing chasing you, though? Like, this is gonna be great. Oh my goodness. His arm textures, it looks like they're not finished with that yet. That side is, but this side is like, or maybe it's just because the way his hand. Okay, I think it's just the way the light is hitting his hand. But yeah, these are really cool. I love how his bones are peeking through on the top of his fingers. You guys, when you see these things moving around and like doing what they're supposed to do, that shit is gonna be ridiculous. Like right now, they're just standing there. But when they start moving around, man, shit's gonna be hitting the fan. But alright, you guys. I will see you guys later. And if, oh yeah, for the ones that are just for new, or for those of you that are new, be sure and subscribe, because sometimes we do movie nights. Sometimes we just stream games, mostly. So subscribe and you can get a notification for when I start streaming. Dude. What the hell? Y'all heard that right there? Somebody just came up and jiggled the handle. What the hell was that? Okay, so they added some shit in here, y'all. That was random, and it took a while for that to happen. It happened right here when I was about to get off the stream. All right, you guys. I don't think that's gonna happen again. I think that was a one-time. That was a one-time scare. I know they're gonna be adding shit like this, you guys. Every time we come into this virtual cabin, they're gonna be fucking banging on the they're gonna be banging on the walls. Like something's gonna fall over. Like, you see how most of this shit looks static right now? You're gonna be walking by and one of these shits is gonna fall over and it's gonna scare the shit out of you. Like, you might see maybe a bulb will explode. Like, you'll be walking down the hall and this friggin' light right here just blows the hell up. And then all it is a sparking, like, ugh. They're gonna make this virtual cabin into a virtual haunted house. They just call it a virtual cabin to make you feel good about yourself. Yeah, you wait until about 5 more weeks, you guys. Give it about 5 more weeks. This place is going to be a virtual haunted house. Shit's going to be ridiculous. All right, you guys. We'll see you later when they come out with their next update. I wish I could cue some music right now, but I don't have jack shit.